Hey everyone, it's Maggie Robinson, and for this week's video I chose to talk about Figure 20.2, a model of the employee questions line managers must answer. Looking this over and reading in the text about it, the very first one, job responsibilities, what's my job? I remember the very first day of work where they try to tell me what my job was, and it's confusing. To most people who don't know what we do, it's third-party administration of benefits. So there's a lot of hands in the bucket. Some of them do the same thing as others, and some of them only do what they can do. It's very confusing. I think I fell asleep maybe when my supervisor was trying to tell me what my job description was my first day of work. It was overwhelming. How am I doing? The performance feedback. My supervisor really lets us know all the time whether she feels that we need improvement or anything like that. We also have yearly performance reviews, so it just kind of lets us know overall how we're doing. If we need to scale it back, say, some people on the negative attitude, for lack of a better word, they'll let you know then, and it's kind of nice because it's in private and nobody really knows, what your issue is. 3 individual needs. Does anyone care? Of course people care. The company is a well-oiled machine. It works together. All the cogs work together, and we're a cog. So we try to put as much heart and soul into it as we can. At the same time, try not to take it personally because a lot of it is customer service, and you get a lot of upset people calling because it's healthcare. So, and as you all know, lately that's kind of an issue for the rest of the country. 4 department objectives and results. How are we doing? That's something that they let us know every 2 weeks when we have our department meetings. It's kind of nice. She gives us an itinerary, our supervisor gives us an itinerary, lets us know, hey, you guys aren't doing this enough, you're doing this really, really great though, and that's perfect, keep doing what you're doing, but, try to improve as you go along. Vision, mission, and strategy. Once a year we have a huge meeting with the whole entire company. I say huge, there's only like 100 of us, and our CEO, president, he gives a big speech on, what the company means to him, how they appreciate all of us employees, and what we do for the community, how important our reputation is to him. And since it's a small town, that's even more important, I think, to protect your reputation. And how can I help? I think we can really tie that into our behavior at work and outside of work. And lately, for example, there have been a lot of people who have been making posts on Facebook, something negative, or on social media in general, something negative about the company, something about their supervisor, or they're posting it during work hours between 8 and 5 when they're not on a break or not at lunch. And as you've all probably seen me post a million times in discussion boards, I don't have Facebook, so I don't worry about that. And I can't imagine doing something like that, I guess. So how can I help? I can behave better. Overall, I can provide great customer service. I can do my job to the best of my abilities. And I can take responsibility if I do something wrong at work. I think that this wheel, I might rearrange it for my job. I haven't decided yet. I kind of looked at it for a little bit. But I think that this wheel is perfect for the job that I have now because I have a really great job. They have great communication, and they let you know, hey, you're doing not so great. Hey, you're doing really great. Things like that. At my old job, which you guys have probably seen me post about, was a nightmare. It was just a horrible place to be. There was nothing like this in place. No, how can I help? What's my job? There was a lot of that's not my job, which is pathetic for a professional, I would say, at the least. How am I doing? Does anyone care? There was a certain amount of caring, but not enough to justify how anyone was acting, and that was, that brings up to how can I help with my current job, how I said I could behave better. That place, there was no standard, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Everybody just kind of did whatever, and the owners of the company really didn't care. So I think that was a really poor way to show your employees how much you care, and backing up what's your vision, your mission, and your strategy. Back to number 5. That just didn't seem to work out for them. So that's my bit. I hope you all enjoy it, and I will see you all next week. Bye.